ಕರೆದ್ರಿ ಬಂಡೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಕರೆದ್ರಿ. ನಾನೇನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ, ಬಂಡೆ ಈ ಬಂಡೆ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಿ, ಅದು ಪ್ರಕೃತಿ. ಬಂಡೆ ಕಡದರ ಆಕೃತಿ, ಪೂಜಿಸಿದ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ. ಆ ಬಂಡೆನ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವು ಚಪ್ಪಡಿಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ದಿಂಡಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ,
if it's carved it becomes an idol. It's your time to use it.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಜಲ್ಲಿಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಮಾಡಿಕೊಂಡು ಕಾರ್ಯಕರ್ತರು ವಿಧಾನಸೌಧದ ಮೆಟ್ಲ ಮೇಲೆ ನಡೀರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ. ಆಯ್ತಾ? ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ, ನಾನು
utilize me and send me to the Vidhan Saudha, to the steps of Vidhan Saudha
ಅಂತ ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದು ನೋಡಿ. ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ, ನಾನು ಪ್ರತಿಜ್ಞಾ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ನಾನು ಭಾಷಣ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ತೆಗೆದು ತಿರ್ಗಿ ವಾಪಸ್ ರಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿ ರಾಜ್ಯದ ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಸೊ ನನ್ನ ಚಪ್ಪಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ದಿಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆಯಿತಾ, ಮರಳು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ದಿಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಏನು ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಕಂಬಾರು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ತೋರಣಕ್ಕೆ ಜ್ಞಾನಕ್ಕಾರು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕಾರು ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಕಂಬ ನಾನು ನೋಡಪ್ಪ, ನಾನು ಯಾಕೆ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ನಂಬರ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ನನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಓದೋನಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಪಕ್ಷದ ಪೂಜೆಗೆ ಓದೋನು. ನನ್ನ ಹತ್ರ ಇರೋದು 135. ನನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಆಯಿತಾ, ನನ್ನ ಪಾರ್ಟಿ ಪ್ರೆಸಿಡೆಂಟ್ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಸೋನಿಯಾ ಗಾಂಧಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
I don't speak about an idol worship or people worship.
ಇವನ್ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಯಾರ್ಯಾರೋ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಲೆಕ್ಕಾಚಾರಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ಹಂಗ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ ದಳ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು, BJPಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಕರ್ಕೋಬೇಕು, ಇಂಡಿಪೆಂಡೆಂಟ್ ಕರಿಬೇಕು, ಅವ್ರು ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಇವ್ರು ಬಂದಾಗ ಕೂಡ ನಾನು ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಒಂದೇ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್, ನಾನು 2 ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ನಾನು ಹೋಗಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನನ್ನ ನಂಬರ್ 141.
I took a firm stand regarding the results. Everyone spoke about hung assembly or coalition, but my stand was clear that Congress will come back to power with majority.
ಸರ್, ಈಗ ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆಯಿಂದನೂ ಕೂಡ ಒಂದು ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇರುವಂಥದ್ದು ಸರ್, ಕೊಟ್ಟರೆ CM ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಿ, ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಹುದ್ದೆಗಳು ನನಗೆ ಬೇಡ, CM ಸ್ಥಾನವನ್ನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಹಠ ಹಿಡಿದಿದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ಚರ್ಚೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್.
ಯಾರು ಏನು ಚರ್ಚೆ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋತಾರೋ ನನಗೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗೂ ಉತ್ತರ ಹೇಳೋಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಇದು ಯಾರೋ ಚರ್ಚೆ.
I don't like all the discussions that are taking place surrounding the Chief Minister post.
ತಾಳ್ಮೆ ಇದೆ, ಹೋರಾಟದ ಛಲ ಇದೆ. ಮೊದಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ,
I have patience.
ಯಶಸ್ಸಾಗಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಧರ್ಮರಾಯನ ಧರ್ಮತ್ವ ಇರಬೇಕು, ದಾನಶೂರಕರ್ಣನ ದಾನ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಅರ್ಜುನನ ಗುರಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ವಿದುರನ ನೀತಿ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಭೀಮನ ಬಲ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಕೃಷ್ಣನ ತಂತ್ರ ಇರಬೇಕು. ಇಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಮಾತ್ರ ಯಶಸ್ಸಾಗಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿಲೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ, ಹೊರಗಡೆನೂ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಹಾಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೈಲಿದ್ದಂಥ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನಾವು ಬತ್ತಳಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸಿ ಯಶಸ್ಸಾಗಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಸಾಕು ನಮಗೆ. ಈಗ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೋಡೋ, ನನಗೆ ಹೊಟ್ಟೆಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ. ಡಾಕ್ಟ್ರು ಇನ್ನು 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಈಗ ಗುರಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ, ಸಮ್ ಸ್ಟಮಕ್ ಇನ್ಫೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಏನೋ ಆಗಿದೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜ್ವರ ಏನೋ. ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನನ್ನ ಫ್ರೀ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಟೋದ್ರೆ ನನ್ನ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಏನೋ
KPCC Chief DK Shivakumar addressing the second press conference of the day as the political musical chairs continues in Karnataka after that stunning victory of the Congress party. The Chief Minister question has put the High Command in a serious dilemma. The power plays are underway in the national capital as well between the veteran and former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah and the Karnataka Congress Chief DK Shivakumar. Has he really indicated that he is perhaps not coming to Delhi today? He would be coming only tomorrow. And after the meeting of the CLP, the High Command will take the final call. Siddaramaiah is in the national capital. DK Shivakumar is expected. On Sunday, DK Shivakumar mobilized his Vokaliga base to send a message to the Congress top brass. Top Vokaliga leaders warned the Congress, saying there will be consequences if DK Shivakumar is not made the Chief Minister. In fact, both camps protested outside the Shangri-La Hotel, demanding that their respective leaders be made the Chief Minister. While the numbers game seems to give the edge to Siddaramaiah, DK Shivakumar is not going down without a fight. In his latest press conference, he said that he is the one who delivered Karnataka to the Congress, ensuring the victory of 135 MLAs. He said that he promised Rahul and Sonia Gandhi as well as Mallikarjun Kharge that he will win Karnataka, adding that a single man with courage delivers majority. The Congress is caught between a rock and a hard place as it needs to maintain the momentum till the 2024 general elections. Which way will the High Command bend as the verdict has delivered a major boost to the grand old party? The Congress now has governments in 4 states. It has proven itself as a force in a direct contest with the BJP. It has reaffirmed its position as the principal opposition party and has learned the political value of localized issues for election narratives. For the BJP, securing a majority in Karnataka still eludes the party, while the results show the Modi factor may not be enough. This is also a big setback for the BJP Look South mission, where it aims to expand its footprint. For the JDS, it's simply a fight for survival now. The Congress secured its victory with a rainbow coalition of caste and political groups. Between Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, the question that we ask on News Epicenter, who can keep that momentum till 2024? Let me bring in my reporters first. Nikhil Agwani is joining me outside from Congress President Mr. Kharge's residence. Akshara is outside Bengaluru airport. Akshara, so from all indication that is coming in from DK Shivakumar, he may not be taking a flight to Delhi just yet.
Well, yes, he was supposed to take it in the evening, but it's already late evening. And from the information that's available, he's supposed to take a Vistara flight here. If not, if it gets late, he might take a special flight from HAL, which is yet to be decided. On the other hand, he's visiting temples. He also met a spiritual guru here in Bengaluru to take his blessings. Also, listen to him as well. Remember, on the day of elections, result came out as well. He went there and he spoke to him. And this is a crucial time for him. As we were discussing, he is lobbying for the chief ministerial post and he's taking head on former Chief Minister Siddaramaiah. So it is an important aspect for him, and he's a very religious person, as we all know. He visits temples, he follows all the rituals, he does puja and all. So that's the thing coming in. He's visiting the spiritual guru, and he might come here anytime soon. If not, he might take a special flight to Delhi.
So what about the political guru? What about Mrs. Gandhi? He has decided to not meet her just yet?
Well, yes, absolutely. He's taking name of his political guru, Sonia Gandhi. He, in fact, mentioned it yesterday and even today. Once the results came out, he took Sonia Gandhi's name, stating that Sonia Gandhi visited me when he was in Tihar jail. And in fact, he told us today that he promised Sonia Gandhi that he would deliver Karnataka to Congress, and he rightfully did so. And he says that he doesn't want to speak about the numbers, but says that all the 135 seats are because of him. He kept the party together as the KPCC chief, and that's the result which he has delivered, which he says. So that's the justification coming in from DK Shivakumar, the KPCC chief, where he's claiming the chief ministerial spot right now, and he's expected to visit Delhi today.
Okay, let me go to Nikhil, who is joining from outside Mallikarjun Kharge's residence. Mr. Kharge has had visitors only a few hours back. Hemant Soren, Jharkhand chief minister, went to congratulate him, Nikhil. But I'm sure he has a tough task at hand. Are we to believe that it will be the new Congress president and Mr. Kharge who will take the final call? Or will it be based on what the MLAs have already voted, which is clearly for Mr. Siddaramaiah? Or will it be the Congress, the former Congress president, Mrs. Gandhi?
Well, Maria, the actual elections for the Congress party starts from the time when the mandate has been given to them by the majority, and then when they have to decide any one pick between the two. And this is something which we have seen as suggested by previous states as well, which have been won by the Congress party. But currently, as mentioned by you, we are reporting from outside the residence of Mallikarjun Kharge, 10 Rajaji Marg, here in the national capital Delhi from 8 a.m. in the morning. And as of now, the meeting has already started between the observers who were deployed from the central leadership side to the state of Karnataka, and the meeting is currently underway with that of the party president. And in fact, the in charge of the Congress party for Karnataka state, Randeep Singh Surjewala, he is also a part of this crucial meeting. So all this secret ballot paper which was being talked about earlier this morning, it is also brought here, and then the decision which has been made by the MLAs, the opinion so to say has been made by the MLAs which were informed them through the central observers, will be apprised to the Congress party president, that is Mallikarjun Kharge. This is, Maria, this is part one of the process, because why we are saying so, firstly the reaction will be taken, the opinion, the feedback of all the MLAs have been taken currently by the party president. Then what we do know is that Siddaramaiah is already here in the national capital. As of now, he has not sought any official appointment from Mallikarjun Kharge, but he is in all likelihood to meet the party president and the party high command as well. So there are multiple steps which needs to be followed. There are many of the stakeholders as well which are going to decide as to who is going to become the next chief minister. And as we speak, there is another vehicle which is going to enter, and we see there Nasir Hussain is currently entering. सर, आप बात करना चाहेंगे कुछ एक आध वर्ड? आपका ऑडियो जा रहा है, अभी क्रूशियल मीटिंग चल रही है, आपको लगता है आज डिसाइड हो जाएगा नासिर जी?
नहीं, अभी अपना रिपोर्ट वो लोग सबमिट कर रहे हैं.
अभी अपना रिपोर्ट वो सबमिट कर रहे हैं. That is regarding the observers who were present at the CLP meeting yesterday in Bengaluru. They are submitting their report to Mr. Kharge, who will then view that. In that list, certainly over 80% of the MLAs have stood with Mr. Siddaramaiah. Mr. Siddaramaiah arrived in the national capital earlier today. So is it just a matter of time that we'll know about it? I'm going to go back to the reporters in just a bit. Let me bring in my guests. Sankrita is Karnataka's BJP spokesperson. Dhruv Jati is Congress spokesperson. Vasanti is political analyst. Professor Sanjay Kumar, CSDS. Riju Datta, TMC spokesperson. Vasanti, I will go to her in just a bit. Professor Sanjay Kumar, if this is a collective victory for the Congress, then who can claim among the two to have broad-based its social coalition? Mr. DK Shivakumar or Mr. Siddaramaiah?
Maria, there is no indication to suggest who is more instrumental in Congress victory. Very difficult to figure out who was more instrumental in making Congress support base most broad based. But I have 2 points of data to cite. If we go by the people's choice as the chief minister, there is no doubt about that Siddaramaiah is far more popular choice of the people as the chief minister compared to DK Shivakumar, because we did some polls and it's a clear indication. If I want to cite the number, 40% for Siddaramaiah and only 4% for DK Shivakumar. But look at, there's another piece of data. If I look at the shift in support base of Congress among different caste communities, the Vokkaliga shift is sizable. They have shifted in favor of Congress in a big way. That we can give the credit to maybe DK Shivakumar, because he belongs to that community. So he needs to be given credit for Congress victory. But if there is a need to quantify whose contribution is more, I think it's very, very difficult.
Okay, Vasanti, since you were traveling across Karnataka during these elections, I think the popularity contest is being won hands down by Siddaramaiah. But is it about popularity, or is it more about ensuring that momentum remains with the Congress party, continuing and going till 2024?
Hi, Maria. The popularity poll among the two was not really in question when I was traveling. In fact, I went to Mr. Siddaramaiah's constituency, Varuna, where he was pitted against the Vokkaliga leader, Somanna of the BJP. Somehow at that point of time, since probably nobody really expected the Congress to gain such numbers, and, you know, everybody had this sort of, oh, it's going to be a hung assembly. I don't think this is going to happen. So this debate between the two leaders is a fresh one in some ways. However, everybody has been in the situation of...
But Vasanti, isn't it also true that they put a lid to this? They tried to, you know, work out their push and pull because they understood it was about that victory. I mean, that elusive victory of the Congress party.
Yes, I remember in the run-up to the elections, there were also memes that I saw, which almost, kind of made fun of the fact that this is Photoshop. This is the kind of friendship that the two are trying to show to their voters, that they are, there is no difference between them. But in reality, everybody knows that they really cannot see eye to eye with each other. But let's get back to your question on what, therefore, is the popular voter who can sustain the momentum? That was your question. I think in this case there is a slight disadvantage, which may not be very slight in my opinion, which is the reputation or the danger that DK Shivakumar stands with the cases that are still pending against him with the CBI, with the ED. Now, nobody would probably want to take a chance with the central government being BJP and risking an incumbent, a sitting chief minister facing any legal case. I don't think people would want to go to that route. So in terms of the SWOT analysis, strength, weakness, both of them have great points. I mean, here is Siddaramaiah, popular leader, especially of the backward classes, the Ahinda as it is called. And then you have the much younger DK Shivakumar. And if I as somebody who is a Karnataka, so to speak, also analyze the two characteristics of the leaders, Mr. Siddaramaiah, as stalwart, has put out his thoughts in terms of caste. But then in case of DK Shivakumar, he tends to focus on business, and in that sense might be preferred by the industry.
So one is seen as industry friendly, the other one is goes into the caste analysis. But if you look at the Dalit shift again, and we have the data that has been put out by CSDS as well, there has been a significant percentage increase in the Dalit voters for the Congress, which is like a significant number which has voted for the Congress party, and that is on our television screens as far as that percentage is concerned. Dhruv, come in on this. So who will be rewarded by the party high command?
I'm enjoying this excitement that is taking place all across the state, the media, people, as well as the opposition. Everybody's interested in what's happening in the camp of the Congress. So this brings me to my first point, that the democratic process in the Congress party is what needs to be first appreciated. The fact that leaders are allowed to express themselves, allowed to speak about their achievements in the party, and the whole democratic system is something that we need to acknowledge, on the whole. So it's very simple. That the MLAs have voted. They have also said that what decision is taken by the AICC is something that they will abide by. So those two taken into consideration, and what the AICC president takes a call on is something that we should be watching for. I understand there's a lot of excitement, anxiousness, and people want to know immediately. Let me remind you that in Himachal Pradesh, within a week's time, we formed government. So we will see that in Karnataka as well. It's a wait for a few days.
Okay, you have asked me to wait for a few days. But this is a question to the BJP spokesperson. Mr. Sankirta, would you not agree with what the Congress is saying? That as far as, MLAs choosing a leader is concerned, that happens there. And that is an exercise which should be lauded.
See, firstly, I congratulate the Congress party on their people's mandate that has been achieved in the state of Karnataka. The Karnatakas have voted for a good, probably a pro-development government. They would insist in the Congress party, and they were lured by the freebies that was being given, and that attracted the people to vote for them. Secondly, the guarantees, the 5 guarantees which have been given and promised by the Congress party, I asked them to soon select their chief minister candidate and form their cabinet, and in their first cabinet, as promised, I request them to kindly announce all these freebies and give a clarity to the people, because the people of Karnataka, they are not ready to pay electricity bills, and they are eagerly waiting to get their 2,000 rupees. The women households are eagerly waiting to get their 2,000 rupees.
It's been only 2 days since they won. What is the rush? You have also taken weeks to form governments.
We have immediately formed the government.
No, you have taken a week also in several states.
We have tried immediately. We have tried immediately. So the people are waiting. So I request them to make it.
Dhruv, respond, please.
I wasn't able to listen to much of what the BJP spokesperson said.
And I'll just complete. I'll just
But
complete.
Yes,
quickly, 2 points.
And when I according to your CSDS survey itself, why only Siddaramaiah or a tainted chief ministerial candidate like DK Shivakumar? The Muslims have consolidated and voted for the Congress. Why not a Muslim chief minister? Dalits have consolidated and voted for Congress. Why not a Dalit chief minister? Be open for options. When all these communities in large have supported you, why don't you go for a Dalit CM, or why don't you go for a Muslim chief minister? Why only Siddaramaiah or DK Shivakumar?
Okay, Dhruv.
I'd like to come in here, Maria.
Dhruv,
So firstly,
so the BJP is giving you some suggestions.
Firstly,
Maria,
to
I
remind,
have a point
firstly to
One
remind
moment, I'm
the
coming to
Bharatiya
you,
Janata Party,
Prasanthi, yes.
in Assam on May 2nd, 2021, the results were out. The oath-taking ceremony took place 8 days later. In Uttarakhand, results out on March 10th, 2022, oath-taking 13 days later on May 23rd. Maharashtra government had no cabinet for 1.5 months. Why were they not concerned about that? And let me tell you, we don't need to be schooled on politics. If not for anything, they need to find an opposition leader at the earliest, because they have only 65 MLAs, 12 of their own sitting ministers have lost. And this time, Mr. Narendra Modi ji is not going to sit in Vidhan Sabha and babysit them. He's not going to babysit them this time. They need to figure out their own house and fix their own house. In Himachal Pradesh, like I mentioned earlier, we formed government within 1 week, and that is what is going to take place in Karnataka as well. The Bharatiya Janata Party needs to fix its own state leadership, and in fact, the leaders from Karnataka who are in the high command and have vested interests in becoming chief minister over here.
Okay. Come in. The BJP spokesperson can respond. Go ahead.
See, firstly, we have considered defeat and we have accepted our defeat in a very humble manner, and we take it humbly, and we'll definitely introspect what were the mistakes, and we will definitely have a course correction. Okay, we have celebrated in the past years when we got 1,000 votes, 500 votes, we have celebrated from such a party to making a majority government. So we have come a long way. We accept a defeat. Okay, I agree. My only urge is that whatever the promises, the guarantee cards which have reached the people of Karnataka, you have given to every household. You have printed and given guarantee cards to all the houses of Karnataka. They are eagerly waiting. It is not the 6.5 crore population of Karnataka. They are waiting to eagerly see a chief ministerial face soon. It is not BJP's urge, it is not BJP's stance, it is not a suggestion also. This is the information that is required from the people of Karnataka. When is your first cabinet going to happen? This is the only question that is in front of the people. Whoever it may be, you go for a Muslim chief minister,
respond,
you go
and
for
then
a
I bring
Dalit
in
CM,
others.
you go
Because
for Siddaramaiah.
there is Riju Datta also who's extremely patient now.
Quick response. A quick
Now
response
getting
from my side. See,
impatient.
for the transition from Mr. Yediyurappa to Boma, it took close to 1 month. They had to make Mr. Yediyurappa ji cry on stage, humiliate him, and then change him. Now with the guarantee cards, of course, there is enthusiasm with the people who are waiting for a chief minister, and you will have a chief minister. Be a little patient. So of course, we have 5 years over here, and we're going to give good governance to Karnataka,
let's talk about
government like the Bharatiya Janata Party.
One of the takeaways, whether this will be some kind of index of opposition unity, will it change? And for that, Riju Datta, I know Mamata Banerjee congratulated the Congress party, but will it really impact more than that? Beyond congratulations.
Maria, one thing, after the Karnataka elections have been concluded and Congress has got a stupendous victory, the winds of change have started blowing. And why I say that is because, 2-3 things have come out very clear. Number one, you have to be a people's leader. Gimmicks, hiring people for throwing flower petals and all that is not going to work anymore. You have to address people's issues like unemployment and inflation. Invoking gods and goddesses and playing a communal card will not work anymore. So, the country has seen all this 9 years and the country is voting for an alternative. Now, saying that, the Congress is going to contest the BJP one-on-one in 200 or more seats in the general elections. Bengal is going to fight BJP in 42 odd seats. But Maria, you know that wherever a regional party is strong, BJP has faced defeat. Whether it is Telangana, whether it is Bengal, whether it is Delhi, they have faced defeat.
You will say that even in Karnataka, the Congress fought as a regional party. They made it about local leaders who had put focus and spotlight on local issues.
Absolutely. The Bhumi Putras fought against the BJP.
Okay, so Bhumi Putra.
Yes, so it is.
So this, but then this formula was not yours, right? Or can you say that formula has been given by Mamata Banerjee?
No. I am not saying that. I am only saying Mamata Banerjee 2 days before the elections. Mamata Banerjee only said that I request all Karnatakas no vote to BJP. That's all she said. That for progress, for development, do not vote for BJP.
Okay.
But I am coming, the main moot point I'm coming here, Maria, is that if you see in Bengal, the Congress is in a unholy nexus with the CPIM contesting against Trinamool. Whereas even in Karnataka elections, the CPM fought against the Congress. So it is now up to the Congress to respect the regional parties. Give us our respect. We will fight BJP. Opposition votes should not get divided. And opposition, all regional parties and Congress.
So basically the index of opposition unity, the so-called index of opposition unity remains dismal. Dhruv, you have to give space to the opposition parties. You have to give a space to Samajwadi Party in the state of UP. They are best suited to take on the BJP, or say a TMC that in Bengal, move down, Bihar, RJD, which is taking on the BJP. That is the way it will be fought. If that is the formula, this has been suggested by Mamata Banerjee, Nitish Kumar and all of them.
We will look closer to the elections. We have Madhya Pradesh as well that's upcoming. I'm sure opposition parties are surely going to hold several meetings over the next couple of months. Those are developments that we need to look into more closely. It's wrong for us to come to any conclusions right now. Speculation should be on hold. Okay. Let's see what happens after Madhya Pradesh as well.
Okay. It's a give and take relationship. If Congress supports all the regional parties will support the Congress. The ultimate goal is BJP Mukt Bharat. We should concentrate on that.
No, but that ultimate goal is not also united goal, right? You may be talking about that, but the Congress may not want it.
No, I am certain every like-minded opposition parties believe the same. And I'm sure everybody will come together. It's just that, they are formulating the regional equations with the national equations.
Okay,
that's all.
Fine. Professor Sanjay Kumar, you have raised 4 questions and also given answers to them in the article that you wrote for Money Control, sir. Are you seeing some hasty conclusions being drawn by opposition post this result in Karnataka?
Yes, hasty conclusions about what might happen in 2024.
Yes.
Hasty conclusions about how Congress is going to perform if we look at the 4 state assembly election, which is due by end of this year. Everybody is looking for a template. I don't think there is one template on which a party can contest the assembly election and the Lok Sabha election. Also remember, there is no one template through which a party should go into assembly elections of different states. Different state specificities are different. So also remember that if you are the ruling party in the state, you have to have a different narrative because you will be defending the government. But the advantage Congress had in Karnataka was Congress was not the ruling party. So this template, I think if we have to look at the template, I can find only 2 things. Local issues and local leadership. But look at the states like Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, where Congress is the ruling party. You can go into these elections with the state level template, that state leadership and state issues. But it would be very difficult because you would be defending your government. There would be a party who would be attacking the achievements of the government. They would be questioning the achievements of the government. So I agree, Maria, that opposition parties are in a haste. They are thinking of that victory of the Congress has ensured BJP's defeat in the 2024 election or in a large number of state assembly elections, which is not the case.
Yes. And if you look at multiple Lok Sabha elections of recent times, you have seen that perhaps the BJP may not have done well in the assembly elections as it happened in 2018. And then we saw the victory that they had in 2019. So Riju Datta, while it's all right to have the celebrations, but is it also not realizing that people vote on different issues in the for the central government and also for the state government? And welfareism, when it becomes a talking point, even in Karnataka, while there were 5 guarantees of the Congress party, the people continue to believe that what was being given by the central government is going to continue, and the 5 guarantees were in addition to what was being given by the center.
See, Maria, irrespective of guarantees and everything, whether you are based in Bombay, whether I am based in Bengal, whether Mr. Jatti is based in Karnataka, we are all buying LPG at 1100, 1200 rupees. So it's a common problem for the country. Everybody is looking for jobs. Everywhere there is inflation. It's a common problem for the country.
No, but inflation and jobs is not the talking point. Did you make that talking point? The Congress party, only the local leadership of the Congress party made that a talking point. And they told very clearly to Rahul Gandhi that don't bring the Adani issue to Karnataka.
But I will tell you this, Adani issue was never a common man problem. It was political. It was a political issue. It was opposition versus the ruling government. It was not common people's issue. Common people's issue.
So then it is about, okay, so now you are saying that is not a common people's issue.
I just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing. In BJP's armory, apart from all their propaganda, communal, divisive politics, they had one big thing, that was the Modi magic. But what happened from Himachal to Bengal to Karnataka, this Modi magic is failing now, and they have nothing to fall back on.
No, so but how do you ignore Gujarat? How do you overlook Bihar, Uttar Pradesh?
Bihar is no more a BJP.
It was. See, in the sense that when the government was formed in 2020, it was Nitish Kumar who was made the chief minister because the strike rate of the BJP in those 105 seats was better than the JDU. So that is also true. So I'm saying that no. Let's not jump the gun again. That's what I asked Sanjay Kumar, and he is in agreement with me that the conclusions that are being drawn by this victory may be overplaced confidence. While it is good to be confident, but to start saying that Modi magic is waning away, that welfareism of the central government doesn't have an impact may not be correct, Riju Datta. It's just too soon to jump to that conclusion. Is my limited.
It is not working in south of India or east of India. Only the central part of India is left.
Okay, so central part of India. Go ahead. The BJP spokesperson here, Sankirtan.
The Modi being a very stalwart leader in India, definitely, and for the BJP, will definitely play an impact. The reasons for the Karnataka election defeat is a different one. It does not comply with Narendra Modi ji or Amit Shah, anyone, or the central leadership. There are many other reasons to debate upon. We are definitely introspecting it, and we will have a course correction regarding the same. Okay. Secondly, I didn't get what is the relevancy of that Bhumiputras debate. All Karnataka leaders who had stood for election are Bhumiputras of Karnataka. I don't know what is his intention to divide between the Congress and BJP's Bhumiputras. Okay. Secondly, and if you see the Rajasthan model, it is, I think, more than 4.5 years of governance which has been given by the Congress. One of his own leaders, Sachin Pilot, is protesting against the corruption issues of their own government. Secondly, if you see the farmer waiver that was promised when they were coming to in the pre-poll, they promised to waive the farmer loans. Forget the farmer loan waiver. 22,000 people, farm lands have been confiscated due to non-payment. So this is the kind of the contraspect to this one from the Congress party. So when these kind of things have been already seen by the people of Rajasthan, it should not replicate to the people of Karnataka. Hence, we are urging them to form the government and to fulfill the promises in their very first cabinet.
So they are very concerned about the people of Karnataka. You should be seeing this very positively.
See, I have a very simple question here. 2018 to 2019. The centre's share of taxes and the total grant was close to about 51,000 odd crores. The union budget had a size of close to about 24 lakh crores. But in 2023, the centre reduced the budget that came to Karnataka to 50,000 crores. And the centre and the union's budget increased to about 45 lakh crores.
Is this grant in aid?
Excuse me, sir, I did not interrupt you. I did not interrupt you.
Grant in aid?
Have some.
No, is it grant in aid? No, make it clear. See, half-truth is dangerous. Make it clear. Which is it? Grant in aid has been decreased or the GST share has been decreased? Which is decreased? Make it very clear.
Let me complete my point. No, Karnataka should have gotten close to about 1 lakh crores.
Kindly make that point clear. Under which head has been reduced?
Let me explain it, sir. Have some patience. Have some decency. Come on. Karnataka should have gotten close to about.
It's not a question of decency. Don't try to deviate. Don't try to deviate, my dear friend. The Congress spokesperson, don't try to deviate. In particular, to answer to the point.
And grants, Karnataka should have gotten 1 lakh crore. Despite having a double-engine sarkar, they had close to about, let me remind you, 25 Lok Sabha MPs and 6 Rajya Sabha MPs. The own finance minister was from Karnataka. So you tell me, is your double-engine sarkar still going to exist? Are you going to remain anti-Kannadiga? That is the real concern that Karnataka has, and that's the real concern of Kannadigas. Please answer me on why you reduced the shares by close to about 50% on the whole.
Let me take your facts correct. Okay, if you see the 2014 average, okay, 2014 average for the funds received, it was 40,000 crores. If you take for grant in aid was 40,000 crores, and during your Manmohan Singh, it was 55,000 crores. If you see the till date average, it is 1,35,000 crores, my dear friend. Kindly check. All these information can be in your fingertips. If you just Google it, you will get it. Kindly don't try to talk half truth, which is very more dangerous. Kindly don't try to deviate the topic and fool the people of Karnataka on national media. Secondly, the other aids which have been invested in this form of national government schemes and the highway, it has been even more than that. It is close to 5 lakh crores. And when we were in power till the 2023 government, we have touched close to 2 crore beneficiaries in the state of Karnataka. So this is the performance. We accept our defeat. We are not blaming EVMs like you, but we have accepted defeat humbly. And the people of Karnataka may have liked your guarantee schemes. They were lured by the freebies which were given by the Karnataka, and we accepted. So we have to accept, and we have to make a core connection. It doesn't mean that there isn't a single rupee deficit from the central government which has to be reached to the state of Karnataka. So kindly don't talk half facts.
Okay.
Maria, I have a quick response. Maria,
go ahead, Dhruv.
Quick response. It's sad that you're undermining the voters and thinking that Kannadigas are naive. I have a simple fact. 2013, the Congress government borrowed close to about 1,06,000 crores from the government. In 2019, you borrowed close to about 3 lakh crores from the government. Now tell me, where did these extra 2 lakh crores go?
Your own Siddaramaiah, you know why he is famous for? The Karnataka government which was in power until 2014, the overall debt of Karnataka according to GSTP was 1 lakh crores. It took only 2 years to make it to 2 lakh crores. So this is the kind of achievement. Don't try to fool the people of Karnataka by giving wrong statistics. Kindly get your facts right. Kindly get your facts right. My dear friend, Mr. Dhruv, kindly get your facts right. Don't try to
let's put the focus back again on the next Chief Minister of Karnataka. Who will it be? Because I think that's the important question now. Vasanthi, you wanted to come in, please speak, and then I bring in.
Maria, I've been wanting to speak for at least 10 minutes, but
yes,
you've chosen to have tu meme between the political parties and not the citizens' voice or their reflection.
Go ahead.
For me, Maria, it's very touching that the BJP spokesperson is telling the Congress spokesperson, why not a Muslim chief minister candidate? Why not a Dalit chief minister candidate for a party that did not even field a single Muslim candidate? Can it really, irony dies. And here I am, and it's not like the Congress is covered in all glory. The Congress has to also realize that the citizens have given this absolutely precious mandate, Virodha, to the BJP, not so much the para at this moment, because the anger, the kopa as it's called in Kannada, was so high that now they think that the Congress will deliver. What we actually expect as citizens of Karnataka is not the kind of fight over data and statistics and we did that and you did this, you didn't. But really to get their act soon, I understand there is a process in place. I'm not questioning the Congress. But for the BJP to not even acknowledge, I really want to know, I want to ask the Congress spokesperson that ever since the verdict came, what have been the reflections? What has been the think in the party? What is the kind of learnings and takeaways that you are taking, sir? I really want to ask on behalf of the
That's a question to the Congress or the BJP?
For now, the BJP.
Yes, what is the BJP? Okay, go ahead, the BJP spokesperson.
I've said that there is no Muslim candidate.
The base for it was if you take your own CSDS survey report regarding the caste-wise voting.
Yes, please.
Caste-wise. Let me complete. The CSDS support. The Muslims have consolidated and voted in favor of the Congress. The Dalits, they have won. I think the maximum number of Dalit seats has been won by the Congress naturally because they have a large tally. So when these large chunks of communities have supported in favor of you, and I think the Work Board chairman also today said 72 constituencies have been won because of Muslims consolidation. So when
That's
these
right,
kind
sir,
of
but
a
we're
help, that
talking
is
about the
when this
question for you
community,
is
when this, let me complete, when this community has come in favor of you and supported you in a very large extent, why don't you have a Muslim
Yes,
chief minister?
yes,
Is our question.
that point
Because
is
see,
taken, is
whether to
long
give it to
gone.
a Muslim, whether to give it to a Hindu,
Yeah, that
that
everybody
is
understands. It's
decided
a
by our
wonderful question to
central
ask.
parliamentary
That's
board,
wonderful.
and they will take the decision to
Okay,
whom to
I
give
have
ticket
just
or not.
enough time
Please
to
answer.
put focus back again,
But when
spotlight on the
it is
Chief
the
Minister's
question of
question.
appeasement, it is the
First,
Congress.
I want to
When it is the
understand from
question of
you now,
inclusiveness, it is the BJP.
both the experts on the panel, why an emotional pitch on the counting day? Let's listen into what DK Shivakumar said, and then I'm going to come back to both of you to try and analyze why he's making that emotional pitch.
Did at any stage you got an offer from the BJP to join them?
Yes, of course.
Sir,
Of course.
will you elaborate on it?
I selected between going to jail or become the deputy CM. I selected to go to jail.
I assured Srimati Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi that, and Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge, that I will deliver Karnataka to their fold. I can't forget Srimati Sonia Gandhi coming to meet me in jail when all these BJP people put me under jail. So I rather choose to be in jail than having an office. That is the confidence what Gandhi family and the Congress party in the entire country restored on me.
Why this emotional pitch? What is your reading, Sanjay Kumar? First sound bite is an emotional bite.
So some people say it's a drama, some people say it's spontaneous. I think it's spontaneous when you see your, whatever hard work you have put in, that hard work is giving dividends. I think sometimes people, get emotional, and that is, I think, that is how I would interpret DK Shivakumar becoming emotional when the reporters asked him this question.
What about the potential Chief Minister's reaction, Siddaramaiah's reaction, Vasanti? We have two reactions, one of quiet confidence, that is Mr. Siddaramaiah, who knows that he is very much on the Chief Minister's chair. On the other was an emotional pitch. Will it be a fair comparison here?
I think just to put things in perspective, the confidence comes from a very clear place. Here is a chief minister who completed the full term.
Yes.
Also has presented 18 budgets. And on the other hand, here is budgets? A man who has been through
that's a huge
many topsy-turvies. In this case, he himself has spoken of his prison term. And in fact, we heard from some of the people in the past, even before the election scenario, about how the kind of conditions in the jail, and we have seen a significant mellowing of this gentleman, this leader. Now, the point is whether DK Shivakumar probably at this point of time thinks that, yes, I have worked hard for it, but still, will it get me the chief minister's seat? Manja, there was also an instance in the past couple of weeks where there was a speech that he made to his constituents where he's actually appealed to them that will I be the chief minister? Like you have made so many people the CM, will I get the chance? So I think at this moment it does seem fair, both their positions.
Okay, so both can be claimants here, according to you. Both have the right to claim for the chief minister's chair, the big crown.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear the question.
Are you of the opinion that both of them are right in claiming the big crown?
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely. I think both of them have an absolute legitimate claim to that position, by dint of their hard work and by whatever their party work has been. But I think for DK Shivakumar at this point of time, if he is not made the chief minister, it's yet another time that position slipping away from his hands for something that is not really, it's almost despite the hard work that he has put in for the party. He may have to take this decision by the party high command if it goes that way, because of the taint that has come, that is there because of the CBI and ED cases, as we've discussed. So the emotional outburst is to be understood from definitely that perspective.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Dhruv Jati, Vasanti, Professor Sanjay Kumar, Mr. Sankirta and Riju Datta. We are slipping into a short break. After that, I'll be going back to ground zero where all the action is happening. Who will be the Mukhyamantri of Karnataka? Well, it could be answered only in the next 24 to 48 hours. Perhaps that is the time that the Congress is looking at.
And then later a joint meeting also will take place. We do know that yesterday a lot of a heated debate actually took place in the CLP meeting that took place in Bangalore, where both Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar is talking about why they should be individually talking about why they should be given 5 terms as in a full term as Chief Minister. Number one, if you look at Siddaramaiah, he has been a former Chief Minister, a Congress Chief Minister who completed a full 5 years for the party here in Karnataka, is known to be a strong administrator and a person who has delivered several financial budgets and has been a finance minister several times. Now, the Congress wants to hit the ground running because not only have they made 5 major big promises which they said they would deliver in the first cabinet, they also have the elections that are coming up to Rajasthan and other important states as well. And the BJP did attack the Congress saying that you did not deliver your promises in Chhattisgarh or in Himachal Pradesh. How will you do it in Karnataka? So they would like to showcase Karnataka as a place where they not only deliver their promises, but they also hit the ground running. That is where Siddaramaiah has an edge. DK Shivakumar, on the other hand, is an organizer, is a man who has put his entire weight and energized the entire party as well as workers from ground level to ensure that the Congress gets as many votes, and he's a Vokaliga leader. Let's remember that the old Mysore region, which is the heartland of the Vokaligas, they are the ones who voted en masse towards the Congress this time, along with other sections. But Siddaramaiah is a mass leader across communities, known as the Ahinda leader, across OBC communities and others as well. DK Shivakumar is still building that image. He's still known as to be a strong Vokaliga leader, which is one community. But Siddaramaiah has his influence over several other communities as well. Now, if you look at Siddaramaiah as well, he is right now 76. By the time he completes 5 years, he'll be 81. Age is going to be a big factor. So, DK Shivakumar is around 60. He has several years, and what I've been told is the High Command did tell him that he has several years in his on his side. Age is on his side, and if he builds himself as the undisputed leader, as the Karnataka goes to elections in 28, there'll be nobody else who can beat DK Shivakumar himself. But let me tell you that both of them holding ground, both of them saying being quite obstinate that they want to be Chief Minister. The 50-50 formula has been offered to both of them. Let me tell you that both of them have been offered the 50-50 formula, that is 30 months with Siddaramaiah, and Siddaramaiah would like to take the lead first, and then with 30 months with DK Shivakumar. But DK Shivakumar is yet to accept that because he feels that he has put his entire force, he has ensured that he has delivered the promise that he said. If you remember, teary-eyed, extremely emotional, saying, I have given to Sonia Gandhi what I had promised her when she came to meet me in Tihar jail. So very clearly here, DK Shivakumar also trying to pull his weight and say that he is the most eligible candidate. But Siddaramaiah having the edge even with the legislators. Even in the secret ballot, we are told that he had an edge compared to the other leaders, compared to DK Shivakumar. But left to the High Command also, there is a slight leaning towards DK Shivakumar because of what he has done and delivered. And DK Shivakumar has been the troubleshooter. He has been a person who the Congress can lean on, not just in Karnataka, but across pan-India as well. If you remember the Maharashtra crisis, the Rajasthan crisis.
Developments that are happening literally by the minutes. Now we're understanding the big update that's coming in is DK Shivakumar, in fact, will also travel to the national capital. That's the update coming in. Remember, Siddaramaiah is already on his way to the national capital. He's expected to land somewhere around 3:30. Now we're understanding DK Shivakumar, who till now had said that he was unclear whether he'll take the trip to the national capital. Now we're understanding that he in fact will go to Delhi and will be meeting the central leadership, the Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and others. So even as the suspense continues as to who the Congress will pick to be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka, the two top contenders, DK Shivakumar and Siddaramaiah, both expected to be in the national capital by the end of the day and possibly will have a meeting with the Congress President. Sources also telling us here at CNN News 18 that the Congress would not want to delay this decision and possibly we could have some clarity as early as tomorrow. Some other visuals also, I believe, were coming in of the observers. Okay, we'll try and understand what's happening at the airport also, because we're understanding the observers are also expected to reach the Delhi airport and then will be headed to meet the Congress President. But the big update that's coming as of now is that DK Shivakumar will also be traveling to the national capital. Siddaramaiah, as we pointed out, is already on a flight. He's expected to be in the national capital somewhere around 3:30. Rohini Swami now joining us on the broadcast. Rohini, is really getting interesting by each passing minute. DK Shivakumar, who till now was saying, I'm unclear whether I would want to take that trip to the national capital, now in fact will be travelling. What are sources telling you?
And this is big. So the call has been taken by the party high command of the Congress party. News coming in that Siddaramaiah will be the next Chief Minister of Karnataka because he has support of majority MLAs. That's what sources are telling Pallavi Ghosh. Pallavi, over to you.
So we are picking up essentially is that even as that report has been submitted and the feedback has been given, and all the phones of people like DK Shivakumar and those who are close to him have been completely switched off. He's not coming here. So what we are being told by the Congress party now is that yes, the Siddaramaiah has emerged as the front runner. We do expect an official announcement to take any time now, possibly even today, in a short while from now, or they could do a press conference. One more reason what we are being told is that they do not want to make an announcement in Bengaluru. They want to do it over here because they're also worried about any strong reaction coming in from DK Shivakumar supporters in case his name is announced officially over there. So as of now, the first word coming out of the meeting from the Congress President's residence, where that report has been submitted and their organizational in charge like KC Venugopal very much present there, is that the Siddaramaiah has emerged as a frontrunner because they feel, one, he has the MLAs. Most of the MLAs are believed to have given a tick mark to him. Second, his past experience in governance, and he perhaps is the only one who can actually take the party to victory for 2024.
So it is done, Pallavi. Is that the reason why DK Shivakumar is not coming to Delhi? Has that been communicated to him?
Officially, DK Shivakumar's point is that he is not feeling too well. But, this comes as a bit of a surprise because just an hour back, he was actually expected to arrive in the national capital. And suddenly, last minute, he cancels off his visit. Clearly, the decision has been taken. That phone call has gone in from the Congress President's residence and has been conveyed to DK Shivakumar. We're going to wait for some more details, really, Maria, on this, that who is it the one who would have conveyed it to DK Shivakumar, because his reason to be upset, and this is some top Congress leader who's very much part of this entire deliberations has said, we can understand why DK Shivakumar would be upset because everyone has a right to have ambitions. He's done a lot for the organization, but he's also a loyal leader, so we don't expect any trouble over there. So obviously, if this decision is going to be made official, it will be conveyed to DK, and it could have been already conveyed to DK Shivakumar, which is why possibly he doesn't want to come here now when the decision has been taken.
So announcement likely tonight is what Pallavi Ghosh is saying, that it could have been communicated to DK Shivakumar already, and that is the reason why he is not coming to Delhi at all. And does it mean that there is no formula? Mr. Siddaramaiah will be there as the Chief Minister of Karnataka for all of 5 years, Pallavi?
This whole rotation thing has never really worked for the Congress party. We've seen the example of Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh. It is absolutely pointless. And this is something which is, I think the Congress party would really want to avoid. I think to be on the safe side, we really should be waiting for that press conference to take place. I think the details of the press conference, what's going to be the shape of the Karnataka government, what kind of portfolios will also be distributed. Mind you, that's also going to be very important. Who remains the Congress chief? Is there going to be a change there? What are the portfolios which, for example, DK Shivakumar will be given? Earlier, he has been, for example, in charge of the PWD affairs and the IT minister. Will something meatier be given to him? Because the power of a minister also is a reflection of his power within the organization or within the government as well. So these are the details which I think, to be on the safe side, we really need to wait for that official press conference. We can expect maybe as early as today also.
And Pallavi, who will be addressing that press conference? Do we have further details? And how does the Congress plan to really handle an angry DK Shivakumar?
No details on that yet, but normally if I'm going to go by precedence, whenever an announcement of a chief minister is made, it is usually made by the state in charge. In this case, it happens to be Randeep Surjewala, organizational in charge, which is KC Venugopal. Mind you, these two are very much there as a part of the Congress President's meeting where the report card has been submitted. If it's officially going to be the announcement of Siddaramaiah, of course, every attempt will be made to placate DK Shivakumar. Remember, in 2018, December, when Ashok Gehlot was announced as a chief chief minister. Sachin Pilot was placated by being made the state Congress chief. He was also made a deputy chief minister. Similarly, T.A. Singh Deo was also placated by the Congress leadership when it was not him but Bhupesh Baghel who was made the chief minister of Chhattisgarh. So, of course, the fact remains that DK Shivakumar has been someone who has shown unflinching loyalty to the party, someone who has stuck by them, not left the Congress to join the BJP, also been the maximum troubleshooter. These are the factors which the Congress party would always want to keep in mind.
And Pallavi, it was almost expected that Siddaramaiah will be the chief minister because of the popularity that he has. He is seen as astute, a mass leader. But what do you think it finally sealed it for him when it emerged that the MLAs are with him? So if he is the choice of the MLAs, that means he is the right man to be on the chief minister's chair. Pallavi?
If you could just repeat your question, please.
Yes, Pallavi, my question is that it was almost understood that Siddaramaiah would be the chief minister because he was seen as a mass leader. But do you think what sealed for him was the MLAs voting for him in that secret ballot?
So
Majority of them.
Yesterday was that every MLA was spoken to one by one. They were also asked to give a tick mark on a sheet of paper. And the word which is coming out, and this is something which the Congress party has been consistent upon, the number of MLAs who they are backing is going to be the yardstick for deciding who's going to become your chief minister. So I'm presuming that is exactly the yardstick which has been taken up as far as appointment of the chief minister is concerned. And to be on record, the Congress party has always maintained the line that, you know, it's going to be a democratic process. There's going to be a CLP meeting. There is going to be the MLAs who are going to take the final call, no dictation taken from the center. So look at the pattern. You have the three observers being sent there, speak to the MLAs, and then the report is submitted to Mr. Kharge and there's a deliberation and discussion over it. So very clearly the details of the report and the feedback of the three observers, that has become the benchmark on deciding who becomes the chief minister. This is because the Congress party also wants to send out a message that this is not a decision which comes in from the top. This is a decision which comes in from within the organization.
All right, Pallavi, stay with us. We have Rohini Swami joining us from Bengaluru. So Rohini, it's done and dusted. It is Siddaramaiah as the next chief minister of Karnataka.
Well, it was a choice that they had to make because, like I was saying also earlier, see, the fact remains that the Congress has to ensure that not only they deliver those 5 promises they have made, they need to hit the ground running this time. They have the 2024 elections. They have to show Karnataka as a report card, and especially when we have other states going to elections very short in the next few months. At the same time, the BJP did attack the Congress, saying that they made their promises in Himachal Pradesh, they made the promises in Chhattisgarh, but never delivered so. So this time they would like to have a person or the face would not only be administratively strong, but a person who right now seems to have the support of a large number of the legislators who have got elected. Now that secret ballot seems to be the one that may be tilting in favor of Siddaramaiah. And we've been saying this through the day, especially in our coverage as well, that clearly there are 2 things to look at. One is Siddaramaiah, who has served as a chief minister a full term between 2013 and 18 as well. And he has also been a finance minister several times, understands the budget of the state, and that is why delivery of those promises is important, because everything comes down to how much money will be spent on these promises as well, right? So Siddaramaiah understands that. But DK Shivakumar is an organization man. He has fired up the party workers. He has also ensured that, like he kept saying, right, that he has not only fulfilled the promise that he made to Sonia Gandhi, but he has also brought 130 plus seats for the Congress. But what we saw today, where he has basically decided not to go to Delhi, is a very clear signal that he is now dug his feet on the ground in Bangalore and said that he does not want to be a part of this conversation anymore, because the fact that the press conference I was sitting there, he said he's going to Delhi, and in just a couple of hours he says that he was not invited to Delhi, and he has said that he has a stomach upset, which clearly means that here things are not very clear. He's not only upset, his system is upset, but he's quite upset personally and mentally as well.
And I can see those visuals come in, Rohini, in which DK Shivakumar is getting a drip, and he seems unwell as well, and so it is, of course, a reason that he is giving Pallavi, but who among the Gandhis will be talking to DK Shivakumar and communicating to him that it is Siddaramaiah as the next chief minister?
Well, I mean, Sonia Gandhi and Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, both of them are away in Shimla. Rahul Gandhi is here. So, I mean, I think we need to really wait for those details on who's speaking. But, you know, the fact is DK Shivakumar has been someone who has been considered very close to the Gandhis, particularly as far as the Gandhi siblings are concerned. See, at the time when most of the people were leaving the party, he was one person who has stood by it, and he has mentioned that. He's mentioned two very important points. The fact that Mrs. Gandhi went to meet him when he was in jail. And the second is that, you know, if I had joined the BJP, then perhaps I wouldn't have been arrested. These are very two clear points which DK Shivakumar has made, that come whatever may be the pressure, he never thought of leaving the Congress party. You know, we have to see what kind of a payback or loyalty payback he gets really from the Gandhis, but they have maintained a very, very good equation with him. In fact, if you notice that during the Bharat Jodo Yatra, Rahul Gandhi made an effort to ensure that both Siddaramaiah as well as DK Shivakumar got along. And he would often spend a lot of time with DK Shivakumar. So I wouldn't be surprised if that reaching out has happened at the top. Possibly Priyanka Gandhi Vadra herself, who's played a very, very active role as far as a campaign in the Karnataka has been concerned. She, or even as much as Rahul Gandhi.
Coming in now from the Congress camp and from Delhi is that Siddaramaiah has been decided as the next chief minister because he is the person chosen by the MLAs. That's all from me. The news and updates will be continuing with Anand.
Namaste, Jai Hind, and welcome to this edition of The Right Stand. And we begin with the inside scoop on Kaun Banega Mukhyamantri in Karnataka. And it is going to be the tried and tested and the person who perhaps is the most popular person across the board in Karnataka, the local state face, the champion who's run the state in the past and led the Congress party is Siddaramaiah. He will be the next chief minister because most number of MLAs are leaning towards him. He has the support of the majority of MLAs, at least 30 to 35 more MLAs than Mr. DK Shivakumar. That's the